Hey guys, Dr. Matt here back again for another Wellness Wednesday. So my wife and I are resident managers in the apartment we live in, and one of our main jobs is to vacuum the whole apartment. And I learned quickly in that first week or two of vacuuming that the way I was vacuuming was not going to cut it, because I did a lot of exaggerated arm movements, and I would oftentimes just plant myself in one position and work out away from myself, getting my arm in all kinds of compromising positions and really just using it to provide all the turn and twist and torque that I needed to get the job done. Well, after about a week, my shoulder was feeling pretty shot. I had to reevaluate how I was doing things because I was putting my body in a lot of unsafe positions. Because if you recall a while back, I did a video about lifting and our safe zone and our danger zone when lifting. And if you recall, when we're lifting an object or carrying something, we want it close to our bodies because that's the safest place for us. We have the most leverage. Our center of gravity and mass is in a better position, because the further away that we get away from our body, the more dangerous that position becomes. Because if I try to lift something with my arms extended out here, or try to carry something away from my body, gravity plays a bigger role, in my arms and muscles and body have to work a lot harder to hold that object up, and it's just a very unsafe, compromising position. Well, I was learning the same thing was happening when I was vacuuming, because I would use my arm, like I said earlier, to just do all the motion. I was getting my arm really far away from my body. So I want to provide some helpful tips for you regarding vacuuming, whether you do it once a week in the house or if it's an everyday thing for you. So let's start first with the shoulder positioning. Now, when I'm vacuuming, I really want to try to keep that arm close to the body, okay? And I'm only going to really want to move in a forward plane or forward motion. And I'm really trying to avoid elevating my shoulder or getting my arm out away from my body, okay? Because when it's close to my body, this is where I can generate the most strength, and it's the safest for me. As long as I'm keeping that shoulder down and in, elbow bent, and moving with the vacuum. Because that'll bring us to the next point. Like I was saying, I would plant myself and then I would work out away from my body. Well, now it looks like I'm almost dancing with the vacuum, because I really try to move with it, whatever direction I'm going, and step with the vacuum and step back with it. Keep my body engaged, keep myself lined up with the direction that we're vacuuming, and that enables me to keep my arm close in the safe zone, working in one direction and not out away from my body. So that really helps protect my shoulder, enables me to vacuum longer without pain or discomfort, and it's just better biomechanics overall. And last but not least, I'm also trying to pay attention to my neck, because it's common to want to just get your head down, paying attention to the floor right where you're going to be vacuuming next. I wear pretty heavy earmuffs when I vacuum, so it's really important for me to keep my head up to a neutral position, trying to almost engage those neck muscles once in a while too, to keep myself as neutral as possible, because especially if you have earbuds or earmuffs to help block out sound, that just adds a lot of weight. And again, when limbs or our head start to get away from the body, it adds increased tension, because gravity starts to pull more, and that makes our muscles work a lot harder to hold ourselves up. So stay in your safe zone with vacuuming, because it's very easy to get out of it, and even just a little vacuuming can cause a lot of discomfort. Hope you guys found these tips helpful. We are here to help you move better, feel better, be a better you. You guys have a great week. We'll see you next time.
Everybody's moving.